Alright guys, welcome to the channel. Just getting things set up and we're gonna go ahead and transition over. Kinda had a hard time deciding what we were gonna be doing today, but it looks like that today we are going to be playing Millennium Dawn. I have not played Millennium Dawn on this channel before. It's a game that has been requested a couple pretty, I guess, frequently. A lot of people do want me to play Hearts of Iron 4, and this is basically Geopolitical Simulator 4, except it's in Hearts of Iron. So we're going to go ahead and try this game out. We'll go on from here. So we can have two options today. We have January 1st, 2000. The world has changed, globally speaking, and after serious peace and prosperity has rolled about for half a century, but with the recent end of the Cold War and the rise of the People's Republic of China, how will this world see itself? How will it shape itself? Will the United States continue its dominance? Will the new Russian Federation find its way into the spotlight? What roles will the former great empires of Britain, France, and Germany play? And what world will the shadow of terrorism have? The world has changed. The world is changing. We also have the start at January 1st, 2017, the world today. I guess today, 4 years ago. Never has hunger been lower, never have incomes been higher, yet the world is marked by fear and in the face of rapid social and technological change. The backlash to globalization is felt as the Middle East collapses into hybrid warfare and a wave of nationalist populism rolls over the West. The gravity of the world is shifting toward Asia, but emerging powers of the world have yet to find an attractive alternative to the prevailing Western order. So 3 streamers I watched went live at the same time. Sus. Who are those other streamers? I guess we'll start at Millennium Dawn at January 1st, 2000. I have an idea who we can play. Alright, so we have Zhang Zemin, we have Jacques Chirac, we have Gerard Schroeder, Yoshiro Mori, Vladimir Putin, Tony Blair, and my boy, good old sexy man right here, Bill Clinton. Let's go ahead and look to see what kind of countries we got throughout the world. So we this is 2000. Looks like South Sudan is a country, even though they did not become a country until 2011. What about here? We have Saddam Hussein in power in Iraq, and Kurdistan seems to have their own power up in the north. We have Iran, who is run by Ayatollah Khamenei. No, that's the president. I believe he's the president. Emerging aligned government. My eyes will never be the same. What? For what? What do you mean? Look at this. We have, yep, that is the Afghan Northern Alliance. We have the Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan and the Northern Alliance. Should we play the Northern Alliance and take back Afghanistan before the Americans step in? I love this mod. I advise the USA. It's by far the most detailed. Yeah, I bet. We do have the Artsakh region. We should play as the Northern Alliance. Yeah, totally. We could go the United States. I was also thinking of doing China. And we could start consolidating our power. I don't know how detailed their focus tree is. I'm also not that much of a Hearts of Iron player, so it's going to be really hard for me to play the military, unfortunately. But hopefully I can get it down. Plays USA as forever President Bill Clinton. Oh, I was getting ready to invite Gabe. He's been telling me to play this for a while. view the trees. Can I view the trees? Get historical mode. Nuclear power. Haha. We could also do Brazil. We could do Brazil and consolidate power in South America and become the United States of Brazil. Who do we have here? Fernando Henrique Cardozo. Alright, boys, is it going to be the People's Republic of China or is it going to be the United States? Can you turn the music down a bit? Sure. I've been trying to get the music down for a little bit, but that should be okay. Play the Taliban. Don't you mean the Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan? Mohammed Omar, Salafist outlook, totalitarian fundamentalists, never for next election, and Salafi jihadism. How about Angola? Yeah, sure. Apparently the United States has a basic tree to some people. China is a better tree. I'll go ahead and do China. Early 2000s China always interested me, so we're gonna go ahead and do China. If you don't like it, we can play like the United States or something like that. Or we can see how far we can get. Very detailed. Oh, okay, so I can use the mouse wheel. Dallas, Tyler, Houston, Austin. Got a lot of cities here. Let's go ahead and invade the United States. Alright. Focus. Let's look. Yeah, I've actually checked this out. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look how... Oh, my God. Look how detailed the Chinese tree is. Jesus Christ. Woo, man. Alright, let's go ahead and figure out our policies. So we have preserve the revolution. We have one China policy. We have regional influence, which you might do. We could also consolidate our power over Taiwan, as China's probably about to do. See how sexy big China's tree is? Yeah. Okay, let's see what we got for preserve the revolution, internet crackdown. Golden Shield Project. Skynet. What? Support the pro-Western coalition. I always love Hearts of Iron focus trees. They always look really cool. Observe the revolution, one China policy. So let's do this. This is the world's largest country by population, fourth largest by land mass. It is no wonder that there are those who wish for greater degrees of autonomy within our republic. We should consider whether to hold the country together at all costs or grant space for autonomy within our one China. And then that leads us down two systems or one system. Deng Xiaoping's one China, two systems principle served us well. We needed to convince the British and Portuguese to return their colonies to us. Now that we've gained in strength and influence, there is no need for us to keep our country politically, and subsequently ideologically divided. Then we have regional influence. We have the Indian subcontinent, the Korean peninsula. What can we do with Korea? I'll go ahead and start. We'll preserve the revolution. The Millennium presents new challenges for our government's authority. We should decide whether we wish to respond to these challenges by blocking them or embracing them. We're going to go ahead and complete that 35 days. Take a look at America's tree. Sure. My boy Jiang Zemin. do we got here? Yeah, China is extremely detailed. That is extremely detailed. So we have military focus trees. Can't click. Damn. The American economy. We have the American political system. And then international diplomacy. Big proximity to China. Invite Vietnam to NATO. Invite the Philippines. Invite Taiwan. Yeah, you try it, America. You'll see what happens. Alright. Apparently we have a ton of planes. See, that's the one thing about this, is that this thing is so detailed in the military. It's just like, wow, I'm kind of idiotic whenever I'm trying to, like, do something. I'm so incompetent. So if I do end up going to war in this, you guys are gonna cringe watching me go to war, because it's, I don't know. I've tried to play this game before, you know, in the vanilla version, and I still suck at the vanilla version. That's why I've never really played it. All right, research slot. Let's go. 2005. Electronics. Let's go. Microprocessors. Always like to go down some industrial production. 500 days. Jeez. Artificial intelligence, nanofibers and 3D printers, genetic engineering. Whoa. Safe cloning, synthetic life. What's at the bottom? Genetically modified humans, and there's no description. Apparently that's carbon nanofiber, it looks like. Apparently the music just died. We will do missile, nuclear attack. What do we got? Type 109, 2035. Apparently this game goes all the way up to 2035. Let's do... Ooh, they got 3D models. All right, let's do the Jin class. 966 days, never mind. Whoa. Why is our research capacity garbage? Damn. Yeah, I don't care about the Jin class right now. 733 days. I wanna end. I go for the research tech catch up to US. Yep, it's my idea. I guess we'll research some of that. Again, don't expect, you know, professional gameplay from this, because I'm just not a Hearts of Iron player. I can get used to it, and if you guys want to help me out, I will gladly get better at this game, but for right now, I'm just not the best. So what are we going to be doing? Let's go ahead and develop down here. SAM site. We'll do that. Ah. Apparently I can build on the Spratly Islands. So apparently I only have control over Chinese Spratlys. Who else is it? The Philippines, China, Vietnam, and Malaysia over the Spratlys. At least they added Spratlys in there. That's actually pretty cool. Parcel Islands, Paracel Islands. Why does the music stop? Oh, build civs. Yeah, okay. Again, not really the best. It takes me a while to get started. We'll do civs. And just go ahead and start building them. And we will send all of those to the top. Everything else is lower priority. We're just gonna go up to the top. 3 dockyards. I don't understand this game. It's the learning curve in this game is literally complete. Oh my god. I don't know if this is a bug or not. Templates, okay. Units differ quite a lot from the base game. In rough terms, units become stronger as they become heavier. Light infantry is lightest. Infantry, mechanized, armored, armored infantry, and then armored. But as downside, the cost marred suffer more penalties. The base width has been increased from 60 to 120 when compared to the base game, and individual battalion widths are often uneven numbers. This is to reduce the importance of having optimum combat width for your templates. In most cases, you will not be able to fill the available combat width to its maximum in terms of unit size. So how do I... Oh. Thank you. Click on the question mark. I like it. Star's helping me out here. Thank you, Star. Big shout out to Star. Okay. See, everyone was always just like it's always about combat width, hard attack, soft attack. Some of that I can get. It's just like, you know, the hard. If I can learn how to make a division in this game, I will be able to kick a lot of ass because I can do everything else. But I cannot make a division to save my country or my life. I'm going to have to step away real quick, but I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. I might have to step away for a couple more minutes because I have to... There's a storm coming in, and I'm the only one home right now. PG's always fun. It's always fun streaming with PG, isn't it? I guess we'll go ahead and make some of these. The Jijiwa moving Shi. It's just a lot of armored, some mechanized, some self-propelled, and heavy engineer. Someone says, I am in shock you never played this game. I've played it, and you know the first, you know, I need to play this so it's not just sitting on January 1st, 2000 this whole time. I have played this before. I just can't play it. I've played it many times. Let me see how many hours I got. I have 153 hours on this game. Just to show you that I've played it. I have 153 hours on this, and I still cannot play it. All right, so January 5th, 2000, the USS Cole bombing. The United States Naval Command has reported that the destroyer USS Cole was attacked by the Al Qaeda network, killing 17 American servicemen. American intelligence reports point to the government of Sudan as a possible supporter of the two attacks. Send our condolences to the Americans. Sean State asks for debt bailout. God, I cannot talk right now. It's definitely a hard game to learn. I have 153 hours on it, and it's all gone to waste because I haven't played this game in so long. Sean State's debt problem has gotten so bad they realistically have no chance of either paying it down or even meeting running interest payments. With the real possibility of a bankruptcy, it was under desperate circumstances that Sean leader Yaj Sirk traveled to China to plead for Jiang Zemin's help. Sean State is asking for us to refinance a large portion of their debt at a low interest rate. If we do it, it would calm other international lenders, reducing drastically Sean State's lending costs, making their large debt manageable. Although we will lose money from doing this, they will seriously be in our debt, with our influence over them quadrupling overnight. So we have grants Sean State the bailout, or sorry, we cannot afford it. Sean State, where is that? Sean State. Sean State. I've actually never heard of the Sean State. Apparently Burma just completely collapsed in anarchy right now. The Sean State. Let me... There you are. So apparently the Sean State... apparently this is a part of the Burma. I literally cannot talk right now. I don't know why I'm like having such big blanks right now. Okay, Treasury 2 billion. Let's go ahead and do it. Just to be the good old... You know what? I'm gonna ignore the music in this game, and I'm just gonna go ahead and play my own background music, because I'm not gonna deal with it. Alright, that was it. I haven't watched you stream this before. Exactly. That's what I pointed out. Non-aggression pacts. I'm gonna go ahead and refuse all of those. Low manpower. Decisions. So yeah, we do have a lot of decisions. Go ahead and keep playing. Jiang Zemin. Retire as leader. Apparently, there's a lot of Russian movements on our border. And this is me just kind of reading. Really? Well, I guess I'm not doing that. I'm just going to be scrolling. Critical threat in Afghanistan. I like how Afghanistan still has the Republic flag. Ah, the Russians took Chechnya. I forgot Chechnya was another thing. Critical threat, radicalization, significant. So what's going on in Afghanistan? Oh, they did become Afghanistan. Dakishan is that region right there. Yeah. Again, this is me just kind of trying to get accustomed. Apparently we have biofuel, civilian industry, all that's building up right now. I know that. A lot of buildings that we can put in these territories. Free military factories. Oh, yeah, we need to start building some military. Tab 96. Yeah, let's do that. How many do we have? We have, wow, we have 40 more military factories that we can build up. So we're gonna, yeah, we're gonna set those to high priority. Can I preserve the revolution? Trying to. Damn it! This game is just so clicky. Okay, C3 equipment. We have. What do we need? Like, there's a. Yeah, missing equipment. So we need infantry fighting vehicles, CNC, manpads. I know what a manpad is. But we don't have a manpad. Well, I think this is considered a manpad? No. Missing equipment. Mounted ATGM, self-propelled AA, ATGM, mounted ATGM, artillery, and utility. So we can do utility. Just start getting this missing equipment. Infantry fighting vehicles. That's an engineering. Self-propelled. These are really old. Really old, but it'll serve the greater good soon. Modify government. Volunteer service, partial draft. What about economy? Where's my economy? I hate this mouse thing. This is one reason why I always hated Hearts of Iron, because it's just unwavering frustration. People's Liberation Army. This is internal factions. What about unrestrained corruption, economic boom, depression? Oh yeah, I'm just gonna send my country back into a depression. Alright, national focus, I guess. One China policy, we have preserved the revolution, so we're going to continue going down that tree. So we have greater freedom of religion, proper state atheism, which I think is a little more canon to our reality. We also have netizen nation. The internet is not a substantial threat to our authority. In fact, we may be able to use it to our advantage, which is also canon. Internet crackdown. Great Firewall of China, which is a real thing. So, an open window, liberalize the media. So this is, I guess, whenever we go down the democratization of China. Oh, Chair Zhang's reign. Successor of the illustrious Deng Xiaoping to the presidency of China, Jiang Zemin was a man committed to free market reforms as well as political supremacy of the CCP. In the years leading up to the turn of the millennium, Jiang kicked off his term with a number of different policies, including a series of privatizations. It's going to take 35 days. Let's go ahead and start that. I think we're going to start like most of these, just starting off, and we will go from there. Free military factories. Let's go ahead and send a couple more into tanks. We just need to get a surplus of tanks now. 400,000. We need to change our policy. Recognize the Taliban government even though they're about to lose. Kabul is about to fall. Just like in real life, guys. Just like in real life, Kabul's about to fall. But we will not recognize the Taliban. It recognizes government's rival as a legitimate successive representative of its people, but it may suit our interests and values more to switch the recognition to this government. Currently, 3 states are recognizing this government. Yeah, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that to poor old Afghanistan. Everything's going to go fine in Afghanistan. They're winning the civil war. We're about to take Jalalabad and Kabul and Kunduz. Merging outlook. What the hell is this? Build mosques. Increase restrictions on Uyghur language. Ooh. So realistic. Promote Han and Hoi. Han and Wei. Immigration in Xinjiang. Alright, I really need to stop just hanging around. I know this is starting to... I know this is probably getting a little boring. Some of y'all. Shing's Reign. Got to intervene in every conflict by sending volunteers. That's actually what I was thinking about doing in Afghanistan. 3 represents thought. Steer what the CCP represents, putting forward by Jiang Zemin. Theory states that the Communist Party must be the representative of advanced social productive forces, advanced culture, and the interest of the majority. Then we have the future of the CPC. CCP likes to represent itself as strong, united entity. It is not immune to fissures along factional lines. We must choose, if any faction we desire. What the hell? To favor. Then we have... Damn it. This game is so sensitive. That's... Ugh. Pisses me off. Communist Youth League dominance. Preserve CPC unity. And Shanghai Click dominance. And then we have Hu Jintao and Jing Qinghong. I know Hu Jintao actually came after Jiang Zemin. So, strengthening of the Shanghai Click has paved the way for along with Jiang Zemin's so-called Hatchet Man to assume leadership of the Communist Party and the nation. Zheng will have to overcome his limited popularity in the party relative to his figures like Hu Jintao and Wen Zhaobao to push his reformist agenda. Could go down Hu Jintao. What does he go to? The secession question. The secession. Oh, I thought it was saying secession. Capture Russia. Oh, yeah, we're totally ready for that. Xi Jinping, my boy. My big boy. Winnie the Pooh. Depoliticize the military, remove term limits. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We're gonna do... Exactly. We're gonna go down the canon route. Xi Jinping thought, the Chinese dream, and removing term limits from China. Expand welfare, the Nanji model, humanist Marxism. Yeah, let's do the feature of the CPC. We're gonna go down the Xi Jinping route. Let's go ahead and fill up some of our military bases too. We're gonna put some bombers over at the Spratleys. Actually, those are parcels. Tajik election. Lower demand for Chinese goods abroad. Stop it. We should probably improve our infrastructure. Good. I know some people literally don't like to read these. That's why I'm really dangerous to play this game with, because I read everything. Unless, like, I just really don't care. Every time I see a playthrough of this, everyone just, like, does... Like, they go through it really quickly, and that's what gets me about it. And that's kind of what has turned me off from playing it. Investment offer from the United States, one civilian industry in Beijing. Costs at $11 billion. U.S. is offering us a deal. We're about to contribute 25% of the construction sum. The American will gain both influence and profits from this project. Decline. Taiwanese hackers are still classified. How? What? No! Stop it! You're stealing my 1980s. You're stealing my trash military from the 1980s and 60s. What do you want from me? You're not getting anything. Stop stealing my crap. That's bullshit. And I'm running out of manpower, too. Oh, man. Extensive police apparatus, police state. Hell yeah. How much? Oh, God, I have a lot of political power right now. Government expenditures. Okay, so small military spending. Let's move that up to medium military spending. I like how fast it took that, how long it took that damn pen to stroke. Oh boy. Is that a button? Expand party view. Wow. Boost Union of Chinese Nationalists. Where's the CPC? CCP. The garbage party. I want to get rid of them. People's Liberation Army. I want to improve the economy. Boost civil. Large civil. What is my economy looking like? So I have my daily balance is about $240 million deficit. So we are running a deficit right now. And then we have $404 billion in debt. We pay 3% interest on each year, which means $0.033 billion will be taken from the treasury each day to service the debt. God, I really need to play this game again, just like by myself for like several hours, figure out how to play it, and then come back, because I feel like this is going to be one really boring gameplay. Volunteer service, partial draft, let's go. Yay, nearly 2 million manpower. Volunteer service for women, oh hell yeah, I'm gonna prohibit. Local security, limited interventionism. How's it going in Afghanistan? You know what? Exit the menu. Screw you, Deng. Single player new. Let's go. And let's play as the Taliban. You have to hold shift now, really? Defensive line, front line. Haha. Oh. Hell yeah, we have to fight through the mountains. Damn it! Oh, God, the controls in this game are so confusing. I'm so... oh, now you want to work. I don't know if it's my mouse, because my mouse has been really weird. Okay, it's not just me. These troops are just really, really slow. Nope, wasn't us. Not all your troops are assigned. Yeah, I knew that. Okay, so apparently the Afghanis have an air force. Good to know. But apparently we have available planes. Okay, so let's get our boys off the ground. This is probably gonna hurt. Let's do air superiority and close air support. So national focus, political reform, international diplomacy. Apparently, I guess these are all the stock reforms. Yeah, all of this totally has to be stock. Okay, my mouse is just like dying because this thing just doesn't want to work. Build roads, I guess. Civilian factories. We're going to do more civilian factories while we can, because we're probably going to lose. Yeah, it's totally my mouse, because my mouse just doesn't want to work. Oh, we lost it. Told you, you guys are probably going to be cringing. Hey, we're actually winning a battle. What's going on, Chris? Welcome to the live stream. Trying to defend Kabul right now. Come on. Aha! Can we surround this boy? No! What? Are you serious? They're not taking the region. Oh. Do you have a focus tree? Yeah, but it's pretty stopped. Apparently there's no focus tree that allows me to attack America. Pretty sure that would be a little controversial. And my mouse just doesn't want to work. There's just a lot of issues in this live stream, isn't there? Air Force reform. Air experience. No. Army experience. Let's go. Try to defeat him on the ground. You can play more political process again. We need to see more Sean Irwin. Hard question. Very hard question. Because, I don't know. When my mouse, like, actually works... Oh my god, this is pissing me off. I seriously don't know what's going on with my mouse. Like, it has to be something interfering with it, and I don't know what. I really need to figure it out. Sometimes I'm not even able to move my damn windows. About political process, like, whenever the guy will actually, like, commit to updating the game, I don't know. I don't want to keep playing a game that just isn't going to be updated. And there's just not that much playability. I'm sorry. Like, Political Process is an amazing game. Very interesting. Very complex. But there's not that much playability. The replay value in Power and Revolution, even though it maybe gets like 1 or 2 updates a year, there's still so much more playability. Oh my god, there is so much happening. There is still so much playability in Power and Revolution than there is in the Political Process. Political Process right now, it's just clicking. It's click, 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 click. Next election, click. Propose like a handful of laws. Click, 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 click. There's no way to influence people. There's no way to do anything. So, I thought the Sean Irwin Revival series was going to get me to play it again, but I just, whenever the game actually... So you're just bored with the Political Process and done with Sean Irwin. I'm not done with Sean Irwin. Sean Irwin is going to come back in style. Some way, somehow. But it's just... It's just the game. It does irk me because, I mean, I like the Sean Irwin series. I can go a couple more live streams with the Political Process for Sean Irwin, but apparently Vladdy got elected in office. You know, I thought he already did. I can embargo them. Yeah, I wonder what resources anyone is getting from Afghanistan right now. Do they like me? Do you think Power and Revolution could be made into a better game with more stable if another game studio took it up? Well, the thing about another game studio taking it up is that if, like, for example, if it would, it would totally look awesome if Power and Revolution looked like this. Like, what I'm looking at right now, that would look awesome. Yeah, you're getting a lot of graphics. It really depends. I would have to see the plan that studio would have for Power and Revolution. It's just, I would have a lot of questions if another studio were to take it up. Maybe it could be a community project. I mean, I could work with the with the community, some game developers, and we can develop our own Power and Revolution. That would be interesting. Are you going to run for president of Josh Hodges in the New Hampshire series? I need to check to see if I still have those saves. I'm going to be pissed if I don't have those saves. Haha, yeah, let's play the Islamic State. Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi. Oh yeah, he was killed. Delaying welfare payments, that's funny. Barack Obama retires leader. Let's go. We'll hold new elections in 14 days that are extraordinary in nature. The elections after this will have to be held at the planned future date. Oh, look at that. They have the House of Representatives and the Senate. Small lobbying effort, medium special measures, investigate the opposition. Sounds pretty. Let's go ahead and see what happens on January 20th. American political system, big two. Pro-Republican gerrymandering, New Year 2017. New and uncertain time once the undisputed master of the world. American hegemony is being cast into doubt as emerging nations like China and India and old rivals and Russia continue to spread their influence around the globe. The president-elect is one of the most controversial in recent memory, and America faces internal struggles at least as great as those in foreign lands. Will Uncle Sam preserved through this rough spot, or America be lost in turbulent waves of modern day? Happy New Year! Yep, we got my boy about to take office. Afghanistan asks for debt bailouts. Yeah, let's do that. Korean state, nope. I don't even know where... oh, Karen state. I know where that is. Nope. Botswana, nope. Come on, January 20th. Who's in office in Brazil? Oh, it's not him. Mexico. Oh, Nieto is still in there. January 20th. Hey. No new American president. Where's my boy? Where's my boy? Revitalize industry, the U.S. Air Force. Honor the Confederacy. What? Confederacy is a beautiful opportunity to truly make our own nation where tyranny did not exist. Sadly, that dream is bled out of us by federal intervention. We now have the opportunity to revive it in its full glory. Right-wing populists gain 5% support. Up to 25 senators and 100 representatives go into opposition. Hell yeah, let's... nationalistic sentiment. Nationalistic constitution. protectionism, adventurous. Take control of Liberia. Ban. Oh, hell yeah. Let's just ban the Democratic Party. Oh, we have to ban the Republican Party first. Weaken the House. House of Representatives only hindrance to our plans. Controlled and wholly bought by the corrupt. It must be made obsolete and toothless. Here to save our nation. Oh man, this just sounds fun. Attack the financial system. Where's my boy? Decisions. What do you think about my question? Maybe the guy who made Power and Revolution should make a better version of the political process, like better graphics and all. What do you think? Maybe. Maybe. Operation Inherent Resolve. Where we got? Retire as leader. Do I hit retire as leader? Combat foreign influence. Let's do that. Senator retires. Senior Senator today said he was retiring. 8 senators will go into opposition. Sad. Now we don't have the Senate. Damn it. Extend the tax breaks. The American economy. Expand steel factories. Leave NATO. Hell yeah. Ratify Georgia's ascension into NATO. Let's do that. Recognize the Assad government. Recognize the Republic of China. Pressure countries we influence to recognize Kosovo. Rescind our recognition of Kosovo. Huh. See, again, I'm really dangerous to play this game with because I'm just going to be reading. I like lore. I like everything else. All right, let's do some economy stuff. Quantum computing sounds very nice. 2015 WiMAX worldwide for microwave access. WiMAX. LTE. I think Power and Revolution creator made an election game back in the day, right? Yeah, it was like a US election game, and it's actually pretty detailed. It's actually pretty detailed. They had one for the 2016 election, but they never made one for the 2020 election. You know what? Just because I know for a fact I'm probably not going to get that far into this, I'm actually going to go play that. Because not a lot of people seem interested in this anyway. We're going to do that. Try to go through a campaign and then... I don't know why this thing is not in full screen. All right, let's transition this over. Yeah, okay. Play. Single player. Oh yeah, let's play online. Ronald Trump. We're gonna do other. All right. That's his name. Jeb! Exclamation point. Jeb! Exclamation point. And his campaign slogan is Jeb for Supreme Leader. You know what? Actually, it's literally just gonna be Jeb. Damn it. All right. Game mode equals start realistic. We're gonna do October. We're gonna do October to November. Come on. All right, let's go. Special campaign meetings from the Pentagon. Keep American troops in Afghanistan. Hell yeah. Reform the Department of Veterans Affairs. Yeah, let's do that.
How is it possible that our veterans, who have done so much for our country, receive such terrible care from the VA?
I don't know. All right. Rural school. Invest in community college reform and polish the Department of Education. Some of the choices in this is actually like very interesting. So if Eversim were to ever make, you know what? I'm gonna email that to them. I'm gonna email that to Eversim and say, hey, you know what you guys would make a lot of money off of? Making a game similar to the political process. Because fourth generation warfare kind of like fizzled out, I guess. Increase salaries, support National Common Core. Can we get rid of that? Yeah, repeal National Common Core.
The Common Core standards are yet another unnecessary form of...
Mount Rushmore and birthright citizenship. Declare English as the official language of the United States. I really wonder if I can do this. Require all businesses to use E-Verify database to ensure employees are in the country legally. Ban the display of the Confederate flag on government property. They make a lot of money and a lot of attention too. They would. They definitely would. Require an ID for voters. Oppose DACA. Decrease NASA and encourage private space exploration. Oppose Merrick Garland's Supreme Court nomination. Human rights. Merrick Garland. Oh yeah, this is 2016. This is 2016, so it's invest $10 billion in a Made in America program. Hell yeah.
We need to rebuild the manufacturing industry. I want to invest in programs that will increase collaboration between universities and community colleges as well as the government. I will also fight against abusive trade regulations and practices in other countries to level the playing field with foreign industries. It's time to start buying American again.
Hell yeah.
Hello. Our field operations team, in connection with our intelligence department, has the means to trigger a bomb scare somewhere along the campaign trail of your Democratic opponent. You will find our proposal terms included in our next message. If you agree, the operation will be executed immediately. You will be informed of its results through the press, since we can have no contact with the client who ordered the operation after the fact, in order to ensure their anonymity. Goodbye.
Okay. Triggering a bomb scare along the campaign trail of selected candidate to cancel a stop at their trail and make them lose time. No. Wait, no, never mind. I should have did the bomb scare. American Association of Greater Nuclear Competitiveness. Hell yeah. End public. Excuse me, we're not going to do that. Expand the use of nuclear energy. Yes, sir.
One of the steps for enhancing our energy security is nuclear energy.
Let's go. Nuclear energy. Jeb Bush supports. Fundraiser. Let's go. Thank the fundraiser. I want my money. I want my money. Oh crap, I need to be doing my Florida. Florida, let's go. NC. And close campaign ads, internet campaign. Damn. Human billboard. Can I do select all? Oh, that's so much money. Use a slogan. Florida. Washington, D.C. We are leading in Washington, D.C. How are we leading in Washington, D.C.? Wisconsin. American wants jobs. I'm their president. Democrats don't know what true values of America are. Oh man, I'm gonna spend all my money on this ad. Wait. No. Look at my opponent. Even their spouse is a liar. Let's go with that.
Look at my opponent. Even their spouse is a liar. I approve this message.
You gotta love Everson. You gotta love Everson. Breeding managers and staff. Increase wind and power and solar energy.
Why would any nation want to remain shackled to high oil prices?
Because Disability Congress. Casino on an Indian reservation, no longer charging income tax to single individuals earning less than $25,000 per year. Let's go!
Imagine that you suddenly got 40% of your salary back. Imagine what you could do. Stifling taxes are terrible for our economy as they limit purchasing power and investments.
Let's go. I'm in the lead again. We're leading in Ohio and Nevada. Rally, 300,000. North Carolina. November 3rd, apparently. October 1st. 397,000. 100,000. Let's go October 20th. Oh, I love these things because they're so funny. But, let's do the debate. I want to do the debate. Come here. Let's go. Debate me. Oh, look how beautiful she is.
Good evening, and welcome to the third and final U.S. presidential debate. The rules here are simple. Many people express concern about terrorism, not only on U.S. soil, but around the world. And what is the best way for the U.S. to fight sophisticated terrorist groups? What is your message to them?
What was the topic on? I have 12 seconds. No. Hang on.
The Second Amendment of our Constitution rightfully established the right of the people to keep and bear arms. Most adults that legally carry a concealed handgun are law-abiding citizens that do not misuse their firearms. So if elected, I will fully defend their right to go on doing so.
Oh, God.
Let's return to our other candidate. What are your views regarding this subject?
The detention camp at Guantanamo Bay is the greatest symbol of decline of America's moral standing. The reason for locating the camp outside the U.S. was the most shameful one, to enable torture. If elected, I will close Guantanamo Bay because it should not house a single inmate this way.
Watch him. Damn it. Oh, man, it looked so scary the way he turned.
One issue that seems to be very hotly debated throughout this campaign season refers to the many challenges facing our nation regarding immigration. What are your proposals?
Hard-working immigrants contribute to our nation every day, and it's unfair to let them live in uncertain conditions. We need to put them on the road to citizenship. They are the future of our country, and they will lead America into the 21st century.
Watch. Oh, God.
Now it's your turn.
It's
What
like
are your
two
views
robots
on this subject?
It's like two robots talking. God, I forgot what it was on again. I think it's on immigration. Abolish medical treatment for illegal aliens. Build a wall. Declare it. Non-US citizens, 15 seconds. Require an ID for voters. Let's go.
The United States is a democracy, and in order for a democracy to work, we need to be able to ensure that each citizen has an equal opportunity to make their voice heard. Requiring ID for people who want to vote is not about discrimination. On the contrary, it is about preventing voter fraud and making elections more fair.
Thank you. Now, let's address the next issue. Currently, 20% of the federal budget is allocated to the Defense Department. Defense is a key issue for America in many other ways as well. What do you propose regarding this subject of defense and the military?
This is about the military. Formal declaration of war against ISIS and ground troops. Declassify the X-Files in Area 51. My heart hurts. Disarm North Korea. Weapons research.
We can only achieve world peace from a position of strength. Today, we face the twin threats of nuclear proliferation and terrorism. If I'm elected, we'll once again fund weapons research and development, not just to meet the threats of today.
Very well.
All right.
Now it's
Got
your
it.
turn. What are your views on this subject?
I believe the government shouldn't hide information from the public, especially when there are legitimate questions. After all this time of speculation, it is time to open these files and look at them together.
Really?
The people have a right to know the truth.
Thank you both.
She chose.
We've reached the end of our debate.
She chose
In
to
closing, we will hear
just
one final
declassify
statement
the
from each of our
X-Files,
candidates,
okay.
including perhaps a final promise.
Did you
No.
know that 41% of transgenders have attempted suicide, which is 4 times the national rate? We must acknowledge their suffering and show them the support they need by addressing the discrimination they face every day.
Thanks, Hillary. Oh, finally, we're not on a time constraint. All right, let's do space research. Colonize the moon. Let's go. Economic development. Abolish the minimum wage. Sounds good. Support the Paycheck Fairness Act. Give a one-time 10% discount to companies to repatriate profit. Eliminating gap against tax made American entrepreneurs more competitive against those in other countries. Oppose cap and trade programs to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Increase taxes to businesses. Decrease imports and increase domestic manufacturing. Let's go.
Well, it's obvious we only have one way out. In order for our economy to get back on track, we have to decrease imports and increase domestic production. There's no doubt that this will immediately create domestic jobs and cut trade deficits. So manufacturing excellence is the key to our nation's future.
That guy,
In closing,
man,
I
he
would
was
like to
just...
thank you both for maintaining a civil discourse throughout this debate.
Oh yeah, that
I
was
hope
very
that our
civil.
viewers were able to get a clearer picture of each candidate. It seems our instant survey system has meanwhile designated a winner for our debate this evening, something that may influence the results. Good night, everyone.
Wow. Who would you voted for in 2008? Not John McCain. Ooh, we just got $2 million.
Hello. I just wanted to tell you that the statements you've made during your campaign really made an impact on me. I support your candidacy, and I'm going to do what I can to help you win the election. I'm going to make a donation right away to a PAC that supports you. Good luck.
$172,000. Let's go. State rankings. Let's do... The earlier open an HQ, the more profitable and effective it will be. The amount of donations will be based on your popularity in the state. So how do I get special services, online reputation, finance? Thought you were a Republican. Yeah, but John McCain, I don't know. I just didn't. I'm not a John McCain Republican, and also I vote Republican, but I don't necessarily, I guess, call myself a Republican. I just call myself right wing. That's the biggest difference. Now it's not 2008 where it's just like, are you a Democrat or a Republican? It's either you're left wing or it's your right wing. So does participation, renewable energy for America, expand offshore drilling. Yeah, let's go to the Alternative Energy Congress and expand offshore drilling. Phase out the renewable fuel standard. Debate in a gay bar. Ban conversion therapies. Add gender identity to... Is that... proposed... already made... How is it... How... Why is this a Republican promise? What is this? Religious Freedom Act is a law proposed by the state of Indiana in 2015. Its purpose is to protect free exercise of religion by allowing individuals and companies who assert their exercise of religion has been burdened as a defense in legal proceedings. Yeah, let's go there. Gun Expo. Post gun free zones. Lower individual income taxes. Yeah, let's do that.
Hello. I already made a small donation to your campaign, but now I'd like to do more since I'm convinced that you're the person for the job. My friends and colleagues also feel that you're the candidate who best serves our interests. Check your bank account. A wire transfer will arrive soon. Goodbye.
Hell yeah, let's go. Do you think Hillary would have been a good president or a terrible one? I think she would have been pretty bad. But we don't know. You know, I mean, it's... We had all of this stuff. 2016 was a completely different era, it feels like now. Discontinue Charles H. Wright Museum of African American History in Detroit. Subsidize only small farms and not corporations. Fund require... Yeah, let's do that.
It is the responsibility of...
You always see these candidates making weird decisions in these games.
I just wanted to tell you that the statements you've made during your campaign have really made an impact on me.
Thank you. Internet campaign. Internet campaigns are apparently, like, really effective. An abortion clinic. Tent City announced $25 billion housing investment program. Increase federal minimum wage and implement a universal basic income. We're gonna do that. We're gonna keep going.
Hello. I already made a small donation to your campaign.
Okay. NGO incarceration issues. Allow all convicted felons to vote. You think the Afghanistan situation will affect the 2022 midterms? I think it will have an effect. I don't think it's going to be the deciding factor, but it's going to have an effect. Especially on moderates, on supposed neocons, on a lot of moderate centrists, middle class, medium to low to high income people that had a bone in Afghanistan. So it's gonna really depend. Support the death penalty. Oppose nonviolent drug users from being jailed. Human rights, war on drugs. I mean, who likes the war on drugs? Let's do that.
Abuse of drugs is a health problem that should be dealt with by health experts, not a problem that should be clogging up our jails with addicts. An addict should only go to jail if they're a threat to society or if they've committed violent acts.
Sounds pretty fair.
Hi, I just wanted to tell you that you're doing a great job. Our party's supporters were definitely not disappointed by your stance on the issues. Quite the contrary. Our traditional electorate is totally hooked. I want you to know that our party is very proud to have you as a candidate. Good luck for the weeks ahead.
Let's go. Juvenile. Submarine. We are all living in a yellow submarine. Yellow submarine. This is like a Walmart version of Power and Revolution. Tour of the USS Georgia, a nuclear-powered attack submarine based at the Naval Submarine Base in Kings Bay. Keep American troops in Afghanistan. Require women to register for the draft. Freeze defense spending for 5 years. Oppose the use of targeted drone strikes. Disarm North Korea by any means necessary, including military intervention. Call for a reduction of nuclear arsenals around the world. Yeah, let's do that.
Well, the world has seen the insanity and the horrors unleashed by nuclear weapons. All nations in the UN Security Council and outside the Council should have but one goal: a world without nuclear weapons.
Hello. Our hacker teams are ready to launch a large-scale internet operation to smear your Democratic opponent. The online whispering campaign will involve a sex scandal. You will find our proposal terms included in our next...
Another one with another
The
Clinton.
operation will be executed immediately. You will be informed of its results through the press, since we can have no contact with the client.
Okay. Immediate launch of an internet rumors of a sex scandal concerning the selected candidate. Loss of popularity. Let's go. Teachers conference in Dallas, Texas. Yeah, let's invest in community college. Sex rumors flying about Hilda Clinton. Arm in arm with the handsome pictures of the candidate. Arm in arm with the handsome male model taken at the hotel and circulating on their web. And Arizona came back to... Campaign ads. Let's do poster campaign in Florida, Arizona, Ohio. Let's do that.
First of all,
Hello. I just wanted to tell you that the statements you've made during your campaign...
Thank you. Internet campaign. It's going to end on the 29th. Abolish the Department of Education. Invest in low-performing schools. Unemployment center. Increase taxes to businesses. Invest $275 billion in public transportation.
Hello again. Your campaign is...
God, these guys are really annoying. How close is California? Damn. Wow, we have... Alright, that's gonna keep us good until the eve of the election. Collapses during rush hour. Rescuers are on the scene. 1.5 mile long 8-mile line. Causing a large number of drivers and passengers perish. Where was that at? That was at Fort McHenry. Tunnel collapses during rush hour. Demonstrate empathy towards the victims.
I wanted to come here to express my solidarity to the families of the victims of this horrible tragedy. I share their sorrow, and I offer them my heartfelt condolences. I also want to salute the courage and the determination of the rescuers still tirelessly at work. Thank you all.
Thank you all. When's the next debate? Was it? Oh, that was the final debate that we were at. Children's Hospital, increased funding for autism research and treatment. Cap out-of-pocket expenses for people living with HIV and AIDS. Cut federal spending and regulation and reform Social Security and Medicare. Expand healthcare to cover all Americans. Implement a single national... Support legalizing all drugs, including cocaine and heroin. Allow people over 55 to buy into Medicare. Medicare is it covers people 65, some younger people with specific diseases or disabilities. Let's go ahead and allow people to do that.
I want to continue our fight to provide quality.
Oh, look how much money I have. State Department. Let's do... renegotiate the Iran deal. The election's going to be on November 9th.
Your campaign is truly impressive, and I'm very pleased with the promises you've made that benefit my lobby. I hope you win. Once again, I'm going to outdo myself and send you a huge amount of money.
Let's go, boy. Let's go. Human billboards. Let's do all throughout the country.
Good evening, all.
Oh, the wealthy internet financial regulation and disabilities assimilation. Balancing the budget. I'm sorry, I'm still laughing. Okay, energy. What do we got in energy? And taxpayer subsidies. Financial deregulation, reinstate the Glass-Steagall Act, abolish the Federal Reserve.
Our Federal Reserve? It's currently a mechanism through which large banks are comfortably rescued from their own folly. Now, I say we should return to the gold standard, abolish the Federal Reserve, and restore sanity and responsibility to our modern system of money and banking.
Individual liberties. I need to play this game more. I need to play this again. Edward Snowden face trial. Gold standard, what a Chad. Hell yeah. Eliminate the death tax. The death tax, aka federal estate tax applied to transfer of people's assets under current law tax. It is temporarily set at the rate of 35% with an exemption of $5 million. Repeal Obamacare. Simplify the tax code. To workers. Exit tax for companies merging with smaller foreign firms. Replace the IRS with the federal consumption tax. Oh man, I'm trying. There's so many options. Why is there not a promote peace and security? I guess.
I'm determined to prevent Iran from developing a nuclear weapon. We must succeed in deterring another catastrophic war. The region has been ravaged incessantly. We must use sanctions in order to achieve peace and security in the region. It's time for peace. Thank you. God bless you all.
Oh my god, look at that. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. What's going on? Oh no. North Carolina, Ohio, Washington, D.C. Look, we're leading in goddamn Washington, D.C., lads. I don't know why, but we're leading. Virginia, Oregon, and California. See, I am your presidente. Campaign. This is quite the accusation right here. I fought hard to have a clean election. What has my opponent been doing? Campaign finance fraud. You thought my opponent had moral fiber, but they've even been suspected of murder. With your vote, I will defend your rights. I understand about business. I understand about budgets. I understand what America needs. How many jobs have Democrats created? Just ask the unemployed. Let's go. Let's go, man.
How many jobs have Democrats created? Just ask the unemployed.
With your vote, I will defend your rights.
Oh no.
You thought my opponent had moral fiber? They've even been suspected of murder. I've fought hard to have a clean election.
Oh,
what
no.
has my opponent been doing? Campaign finance fraud.
Wow.
A president to defend the rights of Native Americans, working towards a brighter future of justice and prosperity.
I am with Latinos. I want them to thrive. I want them to prosper. See, I'm your president.
Oh, God.
I approve this message.
Exclamation point for your president. Oh no. This is the forbidden song? No. Oh, I'm gonna lose monetization. I love this game. Okay, what am I doing? What are we doing? Meeting at an airport. Take steps to control U.S. borders, preventing illegal immigrants from entering the United States. We're 3 days out. I'm crying. I'm crying. I'm crying right now. Oh. 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 Oh man, this is amazing. I need to play this game more. Legalize marijuana.
Marijuana is no more hazardous or dangerous.
He even laughed at the beginning. Campaign headquarters. Wait for the results. Wait. November 7th. Oh, it's on November 8th. I remembered it November 8th so vividly. I remember this. And... oh, shit! Voted for wrong candidate. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Jed voted for wrong candidate. Let's go. Let's go.
Well, good evening. Based on our projections regarding various states, we are now in a position to announce the next president of the United States.
Finally.
Coming up next, what you've been waiting for, tonight's election results.
Oh, I'm gonna lose my copyright on this. Kentucky. Vermont. Oh, damn it, we lost Vermont. Virginia. South Carolina. Connecticut. Damn it. We won 47, 45 in Delaware. Illinois. Oh, we lost by 30. Oh, we won. We barely won Maine. Oh, we won Maryland. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, yeah, we lose New Hampshire. Really? $69 electoral votes. Let's go. Michigan. Oh, we lost Michigan and Pennsylvania. Wait, are we gonna lose? We're gonna lose with. Oh, we won Texas, Wisconsin. Oh no! We won Wyoming, Georgia. This might be close. 150. Edge of my seat. Oh, we lost New Mexico. Idaho. We're in the lead. Iowa. No! Oh, we lost Iowa. South Dakota. Nebraska. No split electoral votes there. California. Oh! Oh, we won Oregon. Washington. We didn't lose. We didn't win it. Oh boy, we won Virginia. We won Florida. Let's go. We win 300 electoral votes. We lost Colorado though. Nevada we won. Alaska. Indiana. Oh, that would have been funny if they were blue. Montana's red. North Carolina. Let's go. And Missouri. Oh yeah. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
We'll now be bringing you live coverage from the campaign headquarters of the next president of the United States to hear their first public speech.
My fellow Americans, it's with great emotion that I stand before you now. They said we would never win, and look at where we stand today. It's thanks to your faithfulness, your generosity, and your commitment to our cause that we celebrate this evening. This historical victory belongs to all of us, but most of all, to each and every one of you. My thoughts also go to my family, who have always supported me throughout my career, and particularly in recent weeks, which, as you know, were very trying. I want to tell you, my fellow Americans, how much I am aware of the great responsibilities that I will take on as your next president. The American people have chosen me because of the great vision that I have for our country, and for us, greatness is possible. Thank you once again. God bless you all.
Members of Congress, I have the high honor and the distinct privilege to present you the President of the United States.
Oh, AMN donates $20 to the stream. Thank you so much, because I'm going to get demonetized anyway. Oh. What a game. What a game that was, lads. That was the great. I need to play this again. Dedicated live stream probably tonight. I'll try to do it tonight. I actually might be a little busy. I'm going to be driving around like later on, but my god, that was the greatest thing that I have done in a while. Oh my god, I'm just dying right now because that Jeb Bush for Supreme Leader. Supreme Leader Bush. He became president, won California, but lost the Rust Belt. He won Oregon. We just need to elect Jeb. Jeb for president, guys. No one else can beat him. If Jeb, it's just, oh man, that was the greatest thing I've ever played in a while. Jeb, you need to prepare that for next time. Jeb. We need to do something like, we need to play as AMN one day. It's gonna be at AMN for Supreme Leader. Jeb AMN of the AMN party. What's this game called? This is called Race for the White House. Yeah, I actually have not told you guys. Hang on, Jeb for Supreme. Who is this? United we stand and win. John Kasich, Marco Rubio. This game is called Race for the White House. If it looks familiar, that's because it is familiar. This is a game that was created by Eversim, and you know, every election, Everson would make this game in which you could play the candidacy of the United States, because they did it back in like 2012. I think 2012 is really the only time that they ever made this, and they made it for 2016, and then obviously they didn't make one for the 2020 edition because of COVID, and then they got so caught up with the 2020 edition of Power and Revolution, and we didn't see another race for the White House. So that is probably why you guys have not heard of Race for the White House, because the last time that they made this, it was overshadowed by Power and Revolution, because 2016 is whenever Power and Revolution came out. Can you believe that? It's been 5 years since Power and Revolution came out. I've been covering Power and Revolution on my channel for 5 years. That is crazy. So yeah, that's why you probably have not heard of it, because for one, it was overshadowed by the original release of Power and Revolution, and two, it's a lot smaller. I actually like it because, but we actually had a conversation about this earlier in the stream. Eversim should make this, but a combination between the political process, the race for the White House, and Power and Revolution. I don't know how foreign policy would work in a game like that, but it would sell extremely well. And it could essentially become their next Power and Revolution, because it's a lot more constrained, because you're not, having to focus on 20 countries at once. You're just concentrating on yourself, and then you'd be able to run for mayor, etc. But the thing about that is that they already had, actually, if I can remember right, because I was a part of it, they did have a political process before the political process. A lot of you guys actually don't know about it, because let me actually go ahead and switch this over and go ahead and quit the game. A lot of you guys actually don't know that Everson made something like the political process where you could run for president. It was actually a little more constrained, because you couldn't run for government in the states, like state house, state senate, etc. But they had a political process before the political process. I can actually pull up the website for you guys. This was a game called World of Leaders. This was a game that was developed by Eversim, and it kind of got shoved under the rug. If I can actually pull up, their video, and I'll show you guys what this game was like, because again, you guys really did not know about this, because this game actually came out in 2014. This was the game that they had out, which then got pushed to the side because of Power and Revolution. This is called World of Leaders.
World of Leaders is a massive multiplayer social role-playing game. The action is turn-based in real time. Players take on the role of the politicians, artists, and journalists.
So yeah, essentially, and I'm going to have to keep pausing this, even though it's 5 minutes long. I'm going to have to skip through it just to kind of give you guys the gist of it. But essentially, this game, you could play 3 different characters. You could play a politician, you could play an artist, or you could play a journalist. And the really cool thing about it is I really need to get my hands on it again and get back into my account, because if I could actually preview this game, it would turn a lot of your heads. So essentially, as the politician, you were running for office, you were running for parliament, you were running for Congress, you were running for party leader, you were running for parliamentarian, you were running for a lot of these different positions, and then you had a lot of these cities that you could play out of too. You had Plano, Dallas, Fort Worth, Los Angeles, Bakersfield, New York, Manhattan, Queens, Chicago, etc., 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 etc. And essentially, you could have different kinds of roles. So you could run for mayor of these cities. You could like make like a lunch tax, something like that. It was again, it was really constrained. As an artist, you were able to go around. You were able to campaign for the politicians. So all of these characters were supposed to work together. And the ones that you saw the most of whenever this game was active was the journalist and the politician. The role of the journalist was actually very cool because the journalist would literally gave you this like PowerPoint software in the game where you would be able to write like articles about certain people. And again, I need to get my hands on this game again because I would like to go back and read some of the articles of this game. So I need to contact Eversim and just be like, hey, like I want to preview this on my channel because a lot of people don't really know that it exists, but a lot of people are interested in it again. And that's the thing is that Eversim stopped because it really fizzled out because a lot of people just stopped playing it. The biggest thing about it was that you basically were it was all in real time. So if you've ever played the game Power before. Sorry, I thought I heard a sound. That was really weird. If you've ever heard of the game Power before, Power is essentially a game where the same exact thing happens. You can run for Senate, you can run for House, you can run for president, you can run for governor, but it's all happening in real time. You're working with real players, you're working in real time. It's a massive multiplayer game. You're basically working with hundreds of people, and maybe they log in once or twice a day. Where I think you guys get my point. So yeah, this is the creation process. It was kind of like a browser game, but it was kind of like in its own. It was actually, I think it was a browser game. So you had like all these like different like nation like right wing, left wing newspapers. You were either right wing, left wing. You had your likes and dislikes. You had your political parties if you were a politician, and by political party, you're basically talking about like your political ideology. So you can, it's kind of, it works similarly to the political ideologies in Power and Revolution. So then you go in. This is like the stuff that basically like the details of like how powerful of a celebrity you were or of a politician you were. This is like your celebrity status. This was like the ranking system about how powerful a politician or person was. I do remember the Agrarian Party. Is that how me and you met, Amen? Was that, did we meet a part of the Agrarian Party? And so then you had, here's like the press agencies. I think this is like some of the events that was happening. So like the presidential elections, yes, presidential elections are today. Do your duty, citizens. And then you were able to go and vote. And then you had like this like time calendar that you had like for the entire day. You could set your person to like create an event like this princess tour or something like that. You do it at a stadium, something. This is how you would make the meetings, I think. Hang on. Yeah, so you could like attach yeah, so this is like the meeting. So it's like, so like a politician can make this is like a town hall meeting, and then you could do like a I think what it was really meant for is for like people to like, you know, take videos of themselves with their webcams and then like just like go on these rants or something like that.
The event can also benefit from advertising inserts to give it more visibility. Once planned, it is then seen and commented on by other players, which
yeah, and exactly. So other people could interact with the things that you were creating. So like the meetings, and then the same thing. This is essentially how a news article would work. And then, so here was like the list of contacts. You had this list of contacts that you would have in this game. So you had like Mateus, David Gree, Riley Miller, Jim Lowell, Ryan Taylor, and essentially this is how a lot of people would this is actually how you would make a what do you call it, a friends in this game. So, like, for example, like this guy, Justin Taylor, apparently is married to another character. Brian Kinner is married to another character. I actually remember this guy right here. I can't remember.
Private network,
Sale
visible only
Emmerich,
by
something like
followers.
that.
Players can have sponsors or sponsorees and can even marry, which can also strengthen their popularity and fame. Note that characters can directly give each other credits, which is very important when designing political strategy. The game is punctuated with numerous political elections, which brings into play the positions of the elected, mayors, leaders, and members of political party offices.
So yeah, this is actually what Parliament literally looked like the entire time that the game is active. So it was the ones that you see colored right here are actually are the ones that had most of the power. And the other thing too is that whenever right here. So for example, like whenever the United States had a president elected, so you were able to go in, and the way that you were able to like make laws for the game. And so essentially the way lawmaking would work. So for example, I was elected president once in this game. Actually, I think I lost re-election, but I was elected once in this game as president of the United States. I formed a cabinet, and the way the cabinet worked was essentially you could set someone to create or be like the Secretary of Housing, for example. So if I wanted to make free public housing for all, the Secretary of Housing would have to create their own bill, and then they would kind of like detail it, document it, talk about what it would do. I think there was a lot of constraints about how it was supposed to work. And so when when a bill was proposed, that the cabinet officer would have to submit the bill. I think it would go over to it would be proposed to the parliament. The parliament would vote on it, and I believe the bill would only work if a certain amount of people, I think it was like 25 people, were to be elected or were to vote on it. And I actually remember, because there was one president in this game that had to stop creating bills because of because there was a lot of inactivities, and there was a lot of inactivity in this game. So a lot of people got really upset. This is like what it looked like. This is like the initial values, and this game went from like October 2014, October 2015, and then there was just a lot of it literally didn't die because Eversim stopped paying attention to it. It died because a lot of people stopped playing it. Here's some of the staffing, etc., etc., etc. This is the article creating calendar. I think that's whenever you can release the article. Would you like to become Minister of Information? Yeah, so like you could like appoint your you could appoint your people, like your friends, basically, because the people that were appointed to these offices like were actual people. So it was actual people doing it. And so whenever the parliament would approve the bill, then it would actually get sent off to Eversim themselves. Eversim would review over the bill, and then they would essentially, Eversim would review over the bill. They would make their tweaks because they would have to apply it in the way the game would be able to make it work. So that's kind of how it worked, essentially. And it was very interesting. It was very, very unique. It's just a lot of people just did not like it. Do you think they should bring back World of Leaders? Or do you think Eversim should make a new game from scratch? I think they should make a new game from scratch and take what did work in World of Leaders and what didn't work in World of Leaders, and go on from there.
Players, a new world will emerge from their ideas, their creativity and imagination, and their ability to collaborate.
Yeah. I should actually send that to Eversim and just say like, hey, like, have you guys considered going for another World of Leaders like game? Because I believe if the thing about it is that the only way for it for real time, and I think if they were to make two different versions, one where you can play in France, because they are a French company. They are a French company. See, that's the thing. Like it would have to, and that's the thing. That's the thing about it too. It's like it wasn't just the United States. It wasn't just the United States. You could do it in You could play the government in Mexico. You could play the government in the United Kingdom, in Germany, in France. You had a lot of different countries that you could play the governments of. And what it was meant to do is that it was meant to be this like big world where a bunch of these different people, it was essentially Power. If you guys know anything about Power, Power is a web browser game where it's essentially what I'm talking about. That is Power. And World of Leaders worked exactly as Power did. It's just I think there was a little bit more concentrated on media interaction, uh, on a lot of different things. I need to get my hands on it again. I need to email Eversim and say, hey, can you guys give me like a key to the game of World of Leaders? I know it's dead, but I want to preview it on my channel because a lot of people don't remember this game, and I would like to preview it on my channel. So I've been streaming for 2 hours, so I need to go ahead and head out. Been streaming a lot longer than I anticipated, but I wanted to try Hearts of Iron, but I guess Hearts of Iron got a little bit boring. Again, I'm not that much of a Hearts of Iron player. I need to learn it again just to see if it would be interesting to preview on my channel. But if you guys are interested in a World of Leaders, would you guys like to see a revival of World of Leaders? Would you guys like to see something like World of Leaders from Eversim where you can play the US government, where you can play, as small as the city council and school board, and it going up as high as the federal government, and then take essentially what I am proposing is taking what really didn't work in World of Leaders and then applying it to a brand new game. Because obviously they can't go off of World of Leaders alone. I mean, look at World of Leaders right here.
And journalists also participate actively in the life of the society. Artists.
Yeah, this is what the map looked like. This is what you had to play with. And so next round, every round in this game was 1 day, was 24 hours, real-time hours. That's how this game worked. So it was interesting because it was basically, and every term in the game was basically 2 weeks. So you'd be mayor for 2 weeks, you would be president for 2 weeks, and you would have 2 weeks to get your stuff done. But I'm very sure, because 2014, I was not around in 2014. I didn't come around on Eversim's. Well, I did, because I was playing Masters of the World at that time, but I didn't have the YouTube presence that I have now. And I'm pretty sure that if Eversim were to go after a project like this again, I would be all over it. I would be all over that type of project again, because this goes back a lot. There was a lot of good memories on this game. There was a lot of people that I met on this game that I thought were very, very interesting people. So yeah, if you guys are interested in this game, let me know. Say that in the comments down below. Tell me in chat before I head out. But I'm going to go ahead and head out. I need to go ahead and take care of a couple of more things. It would kill the political process. If that's what I'm talking about. This game had a lot more playability than the political process did, because there was a lot more things that you could do, a lot more actions that you could take, and those actions would have a lot more of a broad effect on everything else. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know. Guys, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you guys want to see more content like this, hit that bell notification icon. I really want to make a Eversim documentary. So if you guys are interested in that, I would like to look into some sort of documentary style video on Eversim. So let me know if you guys are interested in it. And these are the taxations, by the way, that you had as a city. So you'd have property tax, business tax, cafeteria ticket tax, nursery day, and day of recreation center. It was really weird. It was like literally just 5 different things that you could what do you do? What do you mean? 5 different taxes that you could mess with. Anyway, I seriously gotta go. So guys, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you guys want to see more content like this, hit that bell notification icon so you don't miss anything else on my channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Tell me what you guys think about this World of Leaders project. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and take care.